Good morning. It's March 10th, and this is your daily brief in science. Here's everything you need to know. A recent study from Norway has raised important questions about the relationship between sleep patterns and infection risks among healthcare workers. The research involved 1,335 predominantly female nurses, averaging 41.9 years old, who were monitored over the past 3 months for their sleep and infection experiences. The findings underscore the critical role of sufficient sleep as a preventive measure against infections, especially for those in healthcare. Nurses with moderate sleep debt, defined as 1 to 120 minutes less sleep than needed, face a 33% increased risk of catching the common cold. Those with severe sleep debt, exceeding 2 hours, see their risk more than double. Additionally, the study revealed a significant rise in the risk of pneumonia and bronchitis associated with sleep debt, with moderate debt linked to a 129% increase and severe debt to a staggering 288% increase. Other infections, such as sinusitis and gastrointestinal infections, also showed heightened risks, correlating with increasing sleep debt. Night work was identified as a factor associated with an increased risk of the common cold, although it did not correlate with other infections examined. To address these risks, the researchers recommend tailored interventions for healthcare workers, including optimized shift patterns and adequate recovery time between shifts. They also suggest limiting consecutive night shifts and raising awareness about the importance of sleep for immune health among nurses. Co-author Professor Stale Pallison emphasizes the need for increased awareness regarding the critical role of sleep in maintaining immune health. While the study's large sample size is a strength, its results may not be applicable to men, younger nurses, or other professions, and infection rates could vary based on the season of data collection. The focus on predominantly female nurses over 30 years old raises questions about the applicability of the findings to other demographics. Researchers from Peking University, Southern University of Science and Technology, and the University of Science and Technology of China have unveiled a groundbreaking method for creating and manipulating entangled photons, as detailed in a recent study published in Advanced Photonics Nexus. This innovative technique involves directing multiple single photons toward a gradient metasurface from various angles, which leverages quantum interference to produce entangled states. Metasurfaces are ultra-thin, engineered structures that control light's phase, frequency, and polarization. Their unique properties make them ideal for achieving simpler and more efficient multi-photon entanglement. The method not only generates various entangled states, but also merges multiple entangled photon pairs, allowing for the encoding of more quantum information in a compact space. Quantum information processing is heavily reliant on the entanglement of multiple photons, yet traditional methods often struggle with efficiency and scalability. Professor Ying Gu highlights that this new approach offers a simpler alternative to the complex optical setups typically used, likening it to finding a shortcut in a maze. The implications of this study suggest that metasurfaces could play a crucial role in future quantum technologies, enhancing the accessibility of quantum applications. This breakthrough has the potential to revolutionize quantum computing by enabling the development of smaller quantum devices, possibly as compact as laptops, and facilitating quantum networks that can accommodate multiple users. A new research breakthrough is set to change the landscape of epilepsy treatment with the introduction of tiny machine learning, or tinyml, for real-time seizure detection. This innovative method employs an implantable closed-loop neurostimulation device, aiming to address significant challenges faced by the approximately 1 to 2% of the global population affected by epilepsy, particularly those resistant to medication. The researchers developed and validated their model using a dataset that included 2,000 intracranial EEG signals from both epileptic and non-epileptic individuals. The Edge Impulse platform was utilized to generate and evaluate the model, providing a user-friendly environment for creating machine learning applications specifically designed for edge devices. The results of this study were impressive, with the tinyml model achieving a 98% accuracy rate on validation datasets and a 99% accuracy rate on test datasets for seizure detection. This level of performance highlights the significant potential of tinyml, which offers benefits such as reduced latency, lower power consumption, and enhanced data security due to on-device processing of intracranial EEG signals. By enabling real-time processing of EEG signals, the system can immediately deliver electrical stimulation to suppress seizures upon detection, thereby significantly improving patient safety. The architecture of the system resembles existing responsive neurostimulation systems, but uniquely incorporates a tinyml algorithm, enhancing both efficiency and accuracy in seizure detection. These findings advocate for the adoption of tinyml technology in neurostimulation systems, paving the way for advancements in personalized treatment and monitoring for epilepsy patients. Genome sequencing technologies are becoming increasingly vital in the fight against infectious diseases, which claimed 13.7 million lives globally in 2019. This staggering statistic highlights the pressing need for effective diagnostic technologies to identify and manage these diseases. Rapid detection of pathogens is essential for reducing mortality rates and improving treatment outcomes, driving advancements in genome sequencing techniques since 1977. A recent analysis evaluated 15 advanced sequencing technologies, including avidite-based chemistry, Oxford nanopore, and Illumina systems. The evaluation was based on criteria such as accuracy, cost, and processing time, providing a comprehensive overview of their performance. The findings ranked avidite-based chemistry as the most effective sequencing technology, followed by Oxford nanopore and Illumina, showcasing their strengths in various applications. Sensitivity analysis confirmed the robustness of these rankings, indicating that avidite-based chemistry consistently performed well, even when criteria weights were adjusted. The study utilized fuzzy promethy, a multi-criteria decision-making method that incorporates fuzzy logic, allowing for a detailed evaluation of sequencing technologies. This systematic approach aids healthcare decision-makers and researchers in making informed choices when selecting sequencing technologies. The results of this study urge stakeholders to consider these rankings, especially in critical health scenarios like pandemics, where the technology chosen can significantly influence patient outcomes. Chronic viral infections are a significant challenge in medicine as they manipulate host immune responses to persist in the body. Understanding the interactions between these viruses and their hosts is crucial for developing effective treatments and vaccines. Viruses such as HIV, HBV, and HCV employ various mechanisms to evade the immune system, including antigenic variation and cytokine dysregulation. These viruses use strategies like downregulating MHC class I molecules and disrupting interferon signaling pathways, which are essential for immune recognition and response. Additionally, they induce epigenetic changes in infected cells, further modulating gene expression and enhancing their ability to evade immune detection. Persistent infections often lead to T-cell exhaustion, marked by increased expression of inhibitory receptors like PD-1, which ultimately diminishes T-cell function. The immunosuppressive environment created by chronic viral infections is driven by cytokines such as IL-10 and TGF-beta, which inhibit T-cell activation and response. Key viral proteins including HIVNF, HBVX protein, and HCVNS5A disrupt immune responses by interfering with antigen presentation and cytokine signaling, complicating the host's ability to mount an effective defense. To address these challenges, researchers are exploring therapeutic strategies, including immune checkpoint inhibitors, cytokine treatments, and CRISPR technology, aimed at enhancing antiviral responses and improving patient outcomes. This has been your daily brief in science. To read more about these stories, follow the links in the episode bio. You can also subscribe to these updates via email at www.brief.news. For more daily podcasts about the topics you love, visit brief.news/podcasts. Tune in tomorrow. We'll be back with everything you need to know.